Hey everyone, welcome back to another video for the podcast and radio sports talk. So, first of all, just a little update on me. I did have my first game of flag football, and that was really great. It was really cool. But let's get into what we are doing today. So, big thing right now is Jimmy Garoppolo, Texans, or any of that. Personally, right now, what I think is going to happen is Jimmy Garoppolo is going to stay here. That's what the Patriots want and everything. It just doesn't really seem likely that he would go away. Now, the only thing is that Tom Brady says he can play into his late 40s, which is, out of this world, it's not going to happen. If it does happen, I would be very surprised. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I say I'm still young. I'm trying to stop. I'm literally thinking about that. I'm doing two things at once. Trying not to say and So, when Cleveland and New England discussed Garoppolo around the time of the NFL Combine in late February, Garoppolo added the Patriots off. Blah blah blah. Something. So that was really great. So I'm going to be kind of switching back and forth between the NBA and everything. A little funny something. Tony Romo, he just retired from the Cowboys. He is actually going to wear a Mavs uniform for a game, which is pretty cool. Kevin Durant is actually coming back to the Warriors finally after being injured for a while. Now, let's talk draft here. What do I think is going to happen? Well, first of all, Lonzo Ball, getting picked first. I believe the Nets are the worst team. I will search that up real quick. Yeah, they are. They're NBA conference standings, but they are the worst team. It should be, as I should see. Western. Why does it just show up as Western Conference just like that? Like, oh yeah, Western Conference. It's not my favorite conference. No, not that. So, top of the league, or the Eastern Conference is the Cavs. Yeah, just Nets. It'll be kind of tight though. Like, I bet you Lonzo's like, hey, I know we love you, Lakers. That's where I want to go, but maybe you guys could just get a little worse. I would hope he goes to the Nets because I don't like the Balls really. Oh, that sounds funny. Yeah, I don't like the Ball brothers a ton. It's just I don't really like their dad. LaMelo, he's pretty cool for sure. Good player. I just think these kids right now, they're going just like one year of college, college ball, and then they just move. Okay, so here's a really big one, guys. Ben Roethlisberger announces he will return for the 2017 season. I think a lot of people thought he was going to retire. No one was really sure. I think everyone definitely did forget about it. So he's going to return. I think this will be his last season. He's good still, though. He's really good still. Injuries are getting to him, though. I would imagine that this guy is going to stop eventually. Now, so Trevor Siemian, I really hope he does not, is not the starting quarterback for the Broncos. He'll probably find a place in Cleveland where every quarterback goes who can't find a job. I mean, honestly, the Browns 1-15 last season. How does it get? Does it get any worse than that? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. Now, Marshawn Lynch to the Raiders. Now, I'm two ways on this. Coming back, and then going to the Raiders. I don't really. I like that. I think it would be great. But you're being a traitor to the Seahawks. You built a name for yourself here. You said you were going to retire. Everyone got real sad about that. I think every Seahawks fan was like, oh my gosh, now what are we gonna do? We're not the same team. Which obviously wasn't the case. They still competed at just as high of a level. What the heck's on my keyboard? But coming to the Raiders, you're gonna be traded, but coming there, the Raiders are gonna be way better than the Broncos this season. That's easy to tell. They're gonna be a great team. Marshawn Lynch to the Raiders would be something I think everyone wants to see. I mean, imagine this bad dude with the Raiders. And I think I've said Oakland Raiders already. They're like the Las Vegas Raiders now. Still, technically still the Oakland Raiders, but just imagine that. Yeah, just think about it. That would be insane. Marshawn Lynch, the Raiders, everyone else. You have a good quarterback, a good defense. I don't know. I don't know how that team went from 0 to hero. That's pretty crazy. Now, another thing with the Seahawks. Seahawks have all the drama lately, am I right? Richard Sherman could be traded. How could you ever do that? That is the dumbest decision. If Seattle ever made that decision, I would not be a Seattle fan anymore. I'm a fan of the Seahawks, not a big one, but yeah, I'm a fan. Somewhat, sort of. It's like, yeah, they're okay. Raiders are slowly becoming one of my favorite teams. Because, you know, I see a team who's definitely capable of a Super Bowl now. Now, drafting time. I don't really know too much this year about the draft, actually. So, what can I say, though? As far as everything, give me a sec to think about. Okay, so Clemson quarterback. First pick, or not first pick. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh. That's just sad. That is just sad. That's just sad. Deshaun Watson. I don't know. I think he's a bust. Because when you look at someone like Taj Boyd, now I'm just pulling some information about Taj Boyd. He's a free agent. Do you remember Taj Boyd? Does anyone know who Taj Boyd is? I know who he is. I remember him. Wasn't the best quarterback, though. Let's be honest here. He's a free agent right now. Is anyone going to pick him up? I doubt it. Is he started? No. And he's compared to Deshaun Watson. I think Deshaun Watson's a bust. I would take him second round or something. Third round? I don't know. I feel like he could be a total bust. That just doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Drafting Deshaun Watson? I'm gonna go look at the mock draft right now. Deshaun Watson draft. Yeah, so they say that Deshaun Watson, #1 pick. I just don't think you should take him. If he's being compared to Taj Boyd, I just don't feel like you don't have a very, very good chance at all. I mean, do you really want to do that? I mean, I just don't feel like it's you know, not the right thing to do at all. I'm gonna go on a Bleacher Report now. Alright. So, let's say, okay, so I guess I must have been looking at something weird. I'm looking at Bleacher Report right now. So, Cleveland Browns would choose, like, Myles Garrett. It's cool. I don't really know that he's going to ever sit. I don't think he's the right choice, though. Just as, like, he wants to be in Texas. I don't know if that's the right thing. Once his contract's up, he's gonna be like, peace, I'm out. The 49ers, Jamal Adams, safety, LSU. Jacksonville Jaguars and Dalvin Cook. I think that's a great idea because he gets to stay in his home state. I feel like that would definitely make him much more happy. Then Leonard Fournette to the New York Jets. I don't know if he may drop that far. He may. I'm not sure. Oh, Lattimore, Marshall. I remember. I think there was another Lattimore who went to the NFL and then he was like something bad happened. I want to look at this actually. Lattimore. I remember that. I have to look this up. Marcus Lattimore. Yeah, I remember Marcus Lattimore. He got terribly injured and couldn't go on to the NFL. So, everything, looks pretty good. Deshaun Watson to the Browns, the Eagles, like 12th pick. That makes sense to me, but I think he should be more of like a second round pick, to be honest here. I'm going through some of these right now. Christian McCaffrey, dropping to 17. I don't know. I think he's more of a second round guy. Hopefully, I hope he goes to the second round. I don't know why. Jabril Peppers, man, that guy is amazing. To the Titans, him and Mariota. I don't know, that'd be pretty good. The Broncos, O.J. Howard, I don't have a clue who that is. And that's funny because I'm a Bama fan. I don't really know any of these guys, I'll be honest with you. I just hate to see offensive tackles gone the first time because it's like so boring. Because everyone likes other positions. I think we all know that. So that's really about it. Pretty much all regular and stuff. I would hope Leonard Fournette might even move up. And that will actually end it for today, guys. I'm going to give one more piece of input. The NBA right now, I feel the Eastern Conference needs some more players. Players who are going into free agency this year. I would hope that they would go to another team. I feel like the East is just it's the Cavaliers every year. I mean, the Cavaliers don't even perform that well. I'll be honest. They're my favorite team. Do they perform well? They're not. They're okay. They're okay, yeah. But they're not what we should see them as. I want to see like the Toronto Raptors a little bit more, and the Celtics with that just one guy they need. I want to see my Cavaliers team with that other star that they need. Alright everyone, thanks for watching today's podcast. Make sure you guys tune back in for more, and that will be it. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye guys.